Oh my god. Look at the size of this thing.
October is always a hit or miss month. Some years there's non-stop action, some years you start to think whitetails don't even exist. Leaves begin to change, frost covers the ground each morning, and if we're lucky we'll get a snowfall. The 2022 season was definitely a year we began to question every decision we made. The movement was slow, the deer were sparse. Our first hits of October were more oriented to location scouting than actual hunting, making sure our trail cameras were 100% going into some of the most important time of the year. With one of our first hits of October, Jordan and I push into a known natural pinch between a cow pasture and a swamp. I didn't mention it before, but neither of us could make a decision on what we should do tonight because, like I said, it's the first day of the cold front. So, decision paralysis. But we're going to make a decision quick while he gets dressed, and we're going to head out there. But I'm putting you guys away till we're in the tree. After being disappointed in the pinch, our next few sits we experience are mostly disappointment. We hang a new stand on private land, we dive into new public spots, and we visit a box blind we have not sat in quite a while. Alright, I got you guys up really high tonight, try to keep you out of the wind. Plus, if I shoot anything, I'm going to have to be standing in this blind. But we're in an old makeshift box blind, and tonight's definitely more of an observation sit than it is hunting. I don't have a whole lot of shooting lanes. The hayfield next to us is, they can cross it anywhere, so I like to watch this hayfield, see where they're crossing out of these ravines, when they're crossing out of these ravines, and just get some eyes on some deer tonight. With deer patterns completely changed and rutting activity starting to show on those extra cold days, I take a day to make sure everything is ready for the chaos to come. Welcome back, ladies and gentlemen, to another episode. Today is twofold. One, we have to get out tonight. It was 80 degrees yesterday. 79, 80, everywhere I looked. It is currently 51 and only getting colder today. We got some rain, some overcast skies. A perfect day to get out in the woods and do some hunting. But I need to do a final trail camera shuffle. So I got to get some batteries put in on some of the cameras that are like 25%. I got to get some batteries put in those. Got to pull some cards, and we got to shuffle the cameras one last time before it's too late. So everywhere. The last thing you want to be doing during that pre-rut time frame is disturbing the woods to change camera batteries or do any stand maintenance. All the trail cameras taken care of. This stand, I was in it last week. You probably saw the video. What you didn't hear or see in that was this wood is attached by 4 U-bolts. They were just dangling there, so every time it moved the slightest, the wood was squeaking on the metal. So I tightened up those U-bolts. I got a rubber floor in here, so metal grates don't creak or crack anymore. And this is like the best stand we have. If we're getting off of work real late, you just want to get out and see some deer, this stand can be hunted in so many different winds other than like a straight south. And even then, sometimes it's great because there's a ravine on the north and the south side of it. And they bet on both of those. So even when there is a straight south wind, you can still get in the stand. It is like the Swiss Army knife of tree stands. It's perfect for these last minute spots. So I wanted to make sure that this was ready to go for the season. It wasn't making noise. We can get out here and pop in here if we just have a couple minutes to get out in a stand. We now have a place to go and do that. So pretty productive throughout the years. You know, we've been hunting this side for 5-6 years now. We started out in a tree on the South Ravine, but when the storm came through in 2018, it took that tree out, and we decided to build this box blind and, you know, youth hunt success out of here. We've had a lot of close calls with Maryland. Jordan shot a buck out of here, so it's a great stand. It's a great location. So now that we got it ready for the season, it's ready to go. I'm excited. I'm excited to be out here tonight. So our October has been nothing but disappointment on every front. There are a few things to keep us motivated, but with each day the cold fronts get stronger, we know it's only a matter of time before a target buck makes a mistake. This year was one of the worst we have ever experienced of the October lull. With cameras slow, sightings sparse, we scramble to find deer. But if hunting was that easy, it wouldn't be exciting. The challenge of understanding these animals is all part of the game. It keeps us searching. This episode, more than most, goes to show that even though hunting has been as tough as ever, the hunt continues to be as enjoyable as you make it. I think it's the one that was in that food plot. His dinner.
It's so funny to hear him make his sounds like Ice Tree movie. That was cool.
That was an eventful first hunt.
It really was.
Marilyn's trying her best to shoot the deer I'm trying to get to live, but I'm not gonna say no, so I'm not gonna say I'm mad that he walked away from us. But October isn't over. It's about to be the most exciting time of the year. If you're a whitetail hunter in the north, you know that last week of October and the beginning of November changes lives. I mean, that's splatter, but right to there. That all kicks off in the next episode of The Debrief.